You know that moment when one of your engineers walks into a one-on-one and says, "Hey, I think it's time for a promotion." And you suddenly feel like you just stepped into an HR version of Shark Tank. Yeah, that moment. Today, I want to talk about that, and more precisely, how to tell whether it's the right time for that promotion, or whether it's time to dig a little deeper and figure out why the person really wants it. Because here's the truth. Not every "I want a promotion" means "I'm ready for it." Sometimes it means "I want a bigger salary." Sometimes it means "I want power." And sometimes it just means I'm having an existential crisis because my friends got promoted and I didn't. So as for myself, before I start opening spreadsheets, checking career ladder expectations and guidance, or writing long justification email to HR, I ask this one simple question. Why do you want this promotion? That's it. And then just listen. You'll be surprised how revealing that question is. Let's start with classic answers that sound confident, but actually raise a red flag. Red flag number one. I want a promotion because I'm better than the others. Oh, fantastic. You've discovered competition. It may come in different shapes and forms. And this is for you as an engineering manager to recognize the essence of the comparative nature of the answer. Here is the thing. Being better than the others doesn't automatically make you senior. If the entire case for promotion is built on comparison with others, you might be playing the status game, not the leadership game. At the end, if at some moment in the project you think that you succeeded a bit better than the others, it doesn't make you automatically meeting the seniority bar that your organization and the team may have set up. If others got a promotion, they most likely have legit reasons for that and proved with the work outcome that they deserve it. Red flag number two. The next one is my personal favorite. I want a promotion because I want my voice to be heard. It may come as I want to have authority, or I want a promotion because I want to have more impact. It sounds noble. Unfortunately, it often translates to I want people to stop arguing with me simply because of the shiny title, and I want them to follow my ideas because of the title, not because of the impact. When someone says this, what they might actually mean is, I want authority first, and I'll figure out the impact later. Real seniority doesn't need to demand to be heard. It earns attention through consistent impact and trust. By the way, if in your work only people with a senior title have a voice, then your work may be in trouble. So justification for the promotion as I want my voice to be heard is not right in a healthy organization where everybody has a voice by default and by design. In a good org, you do not need a special title to express your ideas, opinions, and especially concern. So maybe it is worth checking how your org is doing. Well, now let's talk about the healthy answer, the one that actually makes sense. And the answer is, I think I'm doing great work. Here are my results. I'd like this contribution to recognize, including in the compensation. Perfect. No ego, no drama, no I'm better than everyone else energy, just packed self-awareness and fair request for recognition. That's how a senior engineer thinks. They are not chasing status, they are managing impact and fairness. They've connected the dots between value delivered and acknowledgement deserved. That's the kind of person you want to promote because their motivation is sustainable. It's about contribution, not comparison. So, next time someone comes to you asking for a promotion, don't rush into the process. Don't open the company career framework and start hunting for buzzwords like cross-functional collaboration or strategic influence. Just ask, why do you want this promotion? If the answer sounds like a motivational poster, beware. If it sounds like a LinkedIn humble brag, proceed with caution. But if it's grounded, self-aware, and tied to real outcome, you've probably got the right person. Because real seniority is not about years of experience, it's not about titles, and it's definitely not about who speaks loudest in the meeting. It's about why you do what you do. And sometimes that why tells you everything. By the way, sometimes you as an engineering manager may want to promote your wonderful engineer, and it always makes sense to ask a similar question first. You are doing great. Do you want to get a promotion? Surprisingly, some folks may not be interested in this right away. Let's talk about it next time. Alright, that's it for today's episode. If you ever had one of those promotional conversations, tell me in the comments what the wildest answer you've heard was. I bet there are some good ones. See you next time, and remember, before promoting anyone, always check their why radar. It saves lives.